This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
Good morning, Santa Clarita. I am Janice Murray, and we're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. We are here by way of KHTS Radio, and today we are going to be highlighting the Michael Hoefflin Foundation, and I am excited to welcome one of our old friends, Jillian Stone. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for, we had a few little back and forths trying to get our date and our time secured, but I am so glad that you showed up. And we've got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about, don't we?
Absolutely.
You know the routine, though. There's probably 3 people out there of all the thousands and millions of our listeners that don't know what Michael Hoefflin is, probably because they have just not been exposed. So first, let's give them a little bit of background on Michael Hoefflin Foundation.
I'd love to. The Michael Hoefflin Foundation provides emotional and financial support to families that have a child with cancer.
Absolutely.
As soon as a child is usually
diagnosed.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. We're a team.
Amateur here.
No, we're a team. You're going to be helping me later to watch.
As soon as a child is diagnosed at the hospital, that's when the Michael Hoefflin Foundation steps in.
Absolutely.
And we start them. We try to provide help a little bit. Sometimes, a family has this diagnosis and they don't know anybody else.
Well, and that's
cancer.
You're making that statement that Michael Hoefflin jumps in prompted the question immediately. How would somebody there at UCLA or there at Children's Hospital, how in the heck are they going to know about Michael Hoefflin Foundation out here in Santa Clarita when they've just got that diagnosis in the hospital?
Absolutely. So what happens is the social workers at the hospitals are fully aware of what we do and are grateful for what we do because obviously there isn't always a lot of help for these families and they're always looking, this family needs this or, whatever. So we have a great relationship. Letty Garcia, she actually manages the hospital and she just is very popular there and she just does a great job. She goes every couple weeks. She takes our care kits with her. And inside of our care kits are exactly what it says. Items for sort of emergency type. So it's a backpack, and I should have brought one.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's helpful. You have to tell what's in it because somebody had posted on Facebook in my neighborhood. Someone had cancer, and they were so grateful for the kinds of things that the community had put together. So what kind of things, like you said, it's a family with a child. They went to the doctor, maybe with an appointment. Maybe they just went for follow-up or something, and they got this diagnosis. So mom probably has her purse, her keys, the car, the kid. What's in that bag that she forgot that she would need? If they were told that they've got to stay.
Exactly. Many times when a child is diagnosed, it may be diagnosed out here in Santa Clarita, but they do not receive any sort of treatment. So when a child is diagnosed, they're immediately whisked away to Children's Hospital. So we hear stories that, the mom doesn't have any shoes on. Because, it was a rush. They had to go, the child was ill, they rushed the child to the doctor and went with no shoes. So, we hear lots of different stories. And so what we do is we try to put together a bag that will help them, figuring that, they don't have much of anything with them. So inside of the bag, we have resources, what other organizations are there that can help them.
Perfect.
As well as, our verbiage and things that we do for them. We have a little bit of candy, usually like some hard sweets, because once again, the parents are there and they may be there for days. They don't get to go back home.
Yes.
We put a pair of flip-flops. It sounds a little strange.
No.
But we put
Who wants to walk on the nasty hospital floors
so
and
if
cold?
they have to take a shower, the parents at the event, and then inside there's lots of things for the children.
It's always cold in the hospital room. I hate them. So maybe a blanket.
There's a blanket.
Maybe a little lovey or a stuffed animal for the child because we know they're scared.
Absolutely. Yes.
I can imagine you guys have done this for years, so this is well thought out.
Yeah, we even give them a small pillow.
Oh.
Each of the kids. because,
Yeah.
it just kind of feels like it's theirs,
Mm-hmm.
and they're cute.
Of course.
So
of
they,
course.
they seem to like those. So sort of some emergency type things.
Mm-hmm.
In addition, right off the bat, we provide the families with some parking passes,
Nice.
which are very expensive down at
Yes.
Children's Hospital.
Yes.
And when you go to the hospital, they charge you when you go in. And let's say you have to go home.
Don't go
and
out for
take-
lunch.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Each time in and out is another $10.
Wow.
So
That's
you're talking a huge expense.
Sure,
Just right
sure.
there. So Letty's always the most popular person at the hospital because when she goes, she
They
hands
know.
out all these passes. So that's helpful.
wonderful.
And then we start them on our monthly support,
Mhm.
which is $200 of groceries and $200 of gas per month. And we do up to 12 months. And then we have recently started, we do some relapse because unfortunately
That
we're
happens.
seeing more of that. And so we felt like it was time to sort of step up and see if we can help there as well, because it's just a tremendous
It's a
burden.
horrible situation, and it can be
Yeah.
a tremendous financial burden, given that the mom or the parent that's with the child in the hospital is probably going to have to stay for some length of time, and she or he is leaving the remainder of the family at home, which needs some
Absolutely.
attention as well. So
Absolutely.
you guys have been so thoughtful and have included the family in your care. And can you explain to us what that looks like?
Yeah, so we strongly believe that cancer affects the whole family. And so we never exclude anybody. So everybody in the family is part of the Michael Hoefflin Foundation.
Mhm.
And we do a lot of events through the year. We had one yesterday.
Oh, what was that?
In partnership with the Optimist Club.
Sure.
They are great partners with us. And so we met up yesterday with them, and they did a big picnic
Oh,
over at Santa Clarita Park.
nice.
And the kids had a blast. I think there must have been about 80 or 90 people there. I mean, talking
Wonderful.
about their organization and
Sure,
people from
sure.
ours. And the kids, I mean, it was just so fun. We had also some students from one of the high schools.
Getting those
And-
hours, the volunteer hours, huh?
And the kids were just, and so they were doing, just fun games, and they were making succulents and just all kinds of fun things
Aw.
out there on an afternoon. And the Optimist Club cooked hot dogs, and
Very nice.
they had root beer floats. Oh, it was really nice.
Wonderful.
the
It's
kids had a
nice when you
blast.
hear that other nonprofits help, nonprofits help each other, because, it's a small community. You guys can't do it all by yourself. You need, the hands and the finances from other help, from other areas, other nonprofits. And that is amazing. It's also a way to spread exposure
Absolutely.
for what you do in the community to these other nonprofits. So
And I strongly believe in sharing. I think that we should. I mean,
Yes.
if we have something that maybe we have that we can't use,
Mhm.
why shouldn't it go to another organization? I think that, people in general, they want to see what they give to get used. They don't want to see it sitting in a closet. They
Absolutely.
don't, they spent their good money, good hard-earned money to buy it, and they want to see it used.
Absolutely.
So we definitely use what we get.
Tell me about the birthday parties or the family parties that you guys have as well.
Yeah.
Through Michael Hoefflin.
Right. So we do lots of them. We're doing more and more because of a lot of our community partners. They'll come in and say, hey, you know what? We'd like to host you guys. And
Nice.
let's do this. So I think one of the favorites that the kids love is Mount Asia.
Of course.
They absolutely love that, of course. And so
They're
we do
still
that.
going strong, too.
I
Boy,
know.
we've had many KHTS parties there. They're wonderful. They're
It
a
is.
wonderful
So-
partner.
And the kids really look forward to that. In fact,
And
their
the families are
speedways-
included when you guys have these kinds of parties. It's not just the client or the child that's affected. It's the entire family that gets
Yes,
welcomed.
That's good. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, that's a part of our philosophy is that it doesn't just affect the child; it affects the whole family, which is truly.
Well, I would imagine for siblings, all the focus. It's funny because my younger daughter had some medical issues when she was real little, and as an adult talking to my older daughter, she feels like she was left out. And I'm thinking, you were the one that we had in all the sports. I was going to all your things, but I was taking the younger one to the doctor all the time. So the other siblings feel left out some, even though they understand where the focus needs to be. So it's nice to have these functions that include everybody, so everybody gets to feel special.
Yeah, absolutely. And they are totally affected. I mean, their lives are changed as well.
Absolutely. So you guys have been doing this for a while now, and the way that you do keep up with managing all of these resources and the care kits and these parties and the functions that you put on, because the families aren't paying for these things. You are inviting them for free. The way that you can finance all that is through your fundraisers.
Absolutely. So
we're going to, in the next segment, I know we're going to talk about the big fundraiser, your Evening Under the Stars Gala, which has been going on some 20...
This is 26.
26 years strong. But there's some other little fundraisers throughout the year as well. Do you guys still do the walk?
We do the walk.
And that was
extremely beneficial. It is huge. It's really grown.
Mm-hmm.
We had over 1,000 people this last year.
That's at CLC?
Yeah, we raised $100,000.
Oh my goodness! you keep that up. You keep that up.
Thanks to KHTS helping us out there. Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
So
from a walk, you guys got you. You know what though? Unfortunately, people give where it hits their heart, and how can you not want to help children? Children and cancer is just a thing, it just hits, it just hits everybody. Yeah. So luckily we live in an enormously giving community that has a heart for kids. So I would imagine that, yes, you could make 100,000 easily. But all those funds stay here in the community and go to support your clients. Now, correct. I said that to ask this question. Are your clients only Santa Clarita residents?
No, they are not.
No, they are not.
No. So we do, we sort of we started that way, obviously.
Sure.
But, over the years we found that, we were raising additional funds. And so we actually cover, it's Santa Clarita Valley, Antelope Valley, and San Fernando Valley.
Wonderful.
So it is a larger area than it used to be.
Wonderful. So when we get done with the show, and I have our new engineer Patrick take a picture, and I post it on the Nonprofit Spotlight Facebook page and the radio station's Facebook page, I will tag and hashtag Michael Hoefflin Foundation, and so the hope is that other people in other communities can see this information with the information about the event that's coming up, hopefully to encourage more support.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
It's allergy season again. You've tried it all, yet your sinuses continue to be a problem. Try something different, something holistic, something that will really work. Acupuncture. Kathleen Keneally is Santa Clarita's acupuncture and innate specialist. She's been treating many of your neighbors and their children for allergies, sinuses, headaches, and pain. Find out how acupuncture can improve the quality of your life. Call Kathleen Keneally for a free phone consultation. 252-4100. 252-4100. Acupuncture. It really works.
The Art Gallery of Santa Clarita Artists Association, located in downtown Newhall on 6th Street between Railroad and Main, features local members' original artwork with changing exhibits every 2 months. Purchase affordable art for your home or as gifts. Open Friday through Sunday or by appointment. Artists wishing to join the SCAA can visit santaclaritaartist.org, come to our free monthly meetings at Barnes & Noble, or stop by the gallery. For upcoming shows, check us out at santaclaritaartist.org. We make visual art visible.
Santa Clarita luxury car owners are discovering Infinity of Valencia.
Infinity of Valencia? Where's that?
Infinity of Valencia, your gateway to luxurious driving, owns a state-of-the-art dealership in front of Valencia Auto Row.
Why haven't I seen it?
Infinity of Valencia can easily be seen as you drive on Magic Mountain Parkway opposite the Valencia Town Center.
Oh, in front of Auto Row?
Auto Row is behind Infinity of Valencia. Infinity of Valencia. Discover it in front of Auto Row.
So easy to find.
Hometown, your hometown station.
This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
We're back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray. I forgot to say that at the top of the show, but I know everybody knows me. We are here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. We're here by way of KHTS Radio. Be sure to download the free KHTS app on your iPhones and Android devices. Now you can listen to KHTS wherever you are. You can also access KHTS news, social media, and more. The easiest way to get our app is by going to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. Let's get back into our conversation with Jillian Stone. I'm so, again, thankful, grateful that you could take time out of your day to come and share this exciting information. We want to talk about, we just teased a little bit about how you pay for all these services that you provide to your clients. The big fundraiser that you do every year, and you said 26 years. I cannot believe it's been that long, going strong. Bigger and better every year is your Evening Under the Stars Gala. And off air, I was telling you how when I first moved to Santa Clarita 100 years ago, about 25 years ago, and I went with a girlfriend, to the gala. It was in the backyard of the Hogan family. Right. And I was so impressed just by the plethora and the variety of auction items. I had been from a background where it was the rubber chicken dinner and, very limited items of a single scope. Yeah. That didn't really interest me, to purchase because I had all that stuff in my house already. So this was exciting, and I know you guys, because you've done it so many years, you have an amazing team of people who donate, who work to put the event together, and who work to put just amazing auction items together. So let's tell our listeners, we're talking about the Evening Under the Stars Gala, which is coming up real soon, September 21st. So I know you guys are busy. Tell me, where's it at this year, and what time are we going to show up?
Great. So this year, the gala is back at...
Get it right.
Yeah. So it is at the Southern California Innovation Park,
Woohoo!
Formerly known as the Mann Biomedical Park. We are really excited to be back there. It is
It's a great
gorgeous.
venue for you guys.
Gorgeous.
It is.
And they are so hospitable over there. I mean, they just make us so welcome and do everything they can to make sure to help us, have a successful event. So we're thrilled to be back and looking forward to seeing all of our followers and anybody that wants to come out and find out about the Michael Hoefflin Foundation and obviously help children with cancer. We'd love to see you.
You know what I tell people? You and I, because you kind of alluded to it, both of us know that when people here in Santa Clarita make a donation to a nonprofit, they want to know where their money is going and that the money has been used for the purpose that they designate. The Michael Hoefflin Foundation was the first charity event I ever went to where I walked away knowing exactly where my money was going. You guys, it's a heartstring tug,
Yes, it is.
It absolutely is, but you guys were the first ones that I ever witnessed that visual where you bring the children up on stage, a select handful of the children, and it's a real uplifting positive. It's not a sad, oh, woe is me, pity kind of thing, but this is a celebration of those survivors and those who are doing amazing things with their second chance with their life, like the ones who are the scholarship beneficiaries. And you guys you couldn't walk away not feeling like you wanted to give. That, to me, was just the most impactful part of the evening. Yeah, great, you had a nice dinner. You always have great food right. And an amazing assortment of auction items, live and silent. But that, to me, I think that was the core of it.
You know what, for me, I'm always so proud when our families, they step up to the plate. They want to help others.
Well, they want to give back.
Exactly. They needed what we gave them at that particular time.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the ones now, a lot of them, they're in their fundraising for the walk. They come to the gala. They're really integrated into what we're doing and want to make sure that we continue and are able to, help other families. And I think that means a lot to them as well.
I think too,
Which is awesome.
backing up, the reason why you're probably so successful with the walk, it's a family-friendly event. Anytime you can take the kids and make a family outing of it, that's a win-win. The gala, yes, you could bring children. I wouldn't bring little ones, strollers or that age, but for them to understand, of a certain age, I always took my daughters to charity events with me when I could, because I wanted them to understand why I do the work I do, who we're supporting. It to me, it's just very, very important. So you guys have a good balance of events where you can bring your children and they get to see what it is.
Absolutely, and I agree with you. It is so important. I think, we're all very fortunate, and,
Yes.
We need to share.
Absolutely.
We need to help others. And it feels good. Let's face it.
Absolutely.
You do it feels good.
So you know what? We said that. I have to ask this because the last nonprofit I had on talking about their event was already sold out before we had them on the show. So is there an opportunity for us to still get tickets for this event?
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
You can call the office.
What's that number, Jillian?
It's 250-4100,
Mm-hmm.
and we can sell you a ticket over the phone. You can go.
Make it easy.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's very easy.
And you can also go to your website.
Yes, of course. www.mhf.org.
And somewhere on the page, there's a link to
Yes.
the events, and you can buy tickets
Yes.
straight away on the website.
Yes.
Excellent. Now, tell me a little bit about the evening for anyone who hasn't. Patrick may not have ever been, so let's talk about what happens at this event.
So we happen to have probably, hundreds of auction items. We
and
live
just
and
pick
silent.
Pick a few, like there's women's clothing that blew me away a couple of years ago. The first time I saw that.
I just picked it up yesterday. Well, the other day. The owner of that company lives in Beverly Hills, and she's extremely generous with us. I mean, so here we have somebody from Beverly Hills supporting
Santa Clarita,
a
little old nonprofit
cover there,
Yeah.
but she feels strongly about what we do, and she likes to help us.
Wonderful.
So
There's always.
so she sent a basket with the name of the clothing line is End Philanthropy,
Oh,
and it's featured at Nordstrom's.
wonderful.
And so there's a basket full of clothes.
Can't go wrong with that one.
I know.
There's always amazing one-of-a-kind kind of jewelry.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of jewelry.
There's always some sports package tickets or
Lots of
autograph
those.
memorabilia.
We get, suites to the Kings. We have this year, I think we have, Disney on Ice. We have a suite.
Nice.
I think there's another Kings game in a suite. We always have Dodger tickets.
Of course.
And, lots of fun stuff. So there's always something,
There's
for
something
everybody.
for everyone.
We focus on men as well because we've been told so many times they come and they look, what's for me?
So tell me, what's the one thing that the men are gonna be flocking to this year?
Probably some of the liquor baskets.
Oh, okay, got it.
So-
And you know what I always say too, depending on the timing, it's September. If it's not a perishable, this is a good time to start thinking Christmas gifts. It's double duty. It's a win-win. You're supporting the nonprofit when you purchase one of these auction items, but it doesn't have to be for you. It can be a
Absolutely. I
one-of-a-kind
like that.
Christmas gift, and it's September 21st is the event. Put it in the closet, just hold off on it, put high up on the top shelf in the back of the closet, and save it as a Christmas gift or a birthday gift. Or, you got to think outside the box, but this is an opportunity, a fun way to support a very, very worthwhile nonprofit, and also maybe, do something that you were going to spend the money on anyway.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun.
Now, can you tease a little bit about the live auction items? Because you guys always have some amazing, one-of-a-kind experiences there.
Yeah. So again, we have lots of the suites, a lot of, different things for people to go and see and do. We always
Trips?
We have a few trips. Yeah.
Okay.
We also have, what else do we have?
I'm sorry, I should have
I know.
jogged your
Sorry.
memory before.
Yeah, I should sit and write it down. I should have brought it, to be honest with you. So I apologize
No,
to the
no,
audience.
that's okay. You've given us
Not
a good
being prepared.
tease. No, you've given us a good tease. Anyone who's gone to the event, I think, understands that this is one of the most exciting events that Santa Clarita has. And if you've gone once, you're going to go back. That's just the way it is. For someone who's never gone, I think the one thing also, correct me if I'm wrong, if you guys still do it, the one part of the evening, I said that, bringing the children up on stage was the most impactful, but the other end of the spectrum, the one part of the evening that I also appreciate is a lot of the time people come as guests or the people come to the events and they look at the live auction items and they think, that's too expensive. I can't afford that. Or they, you guys do the fund to need still?
Yes.
And that is a way for everybody at every financial level to be able to support your cause.
Absolutely.
Explain that a little bit.
So Fund to Need, we set up certain levels. So, for instance, you can pay for 5 backpacks, our care kits.
I like that you
can
tied
take
it
care
to
of
some.
that.
I
Yeah,
like that.
So,
Maybe it's $50 donation, but that means we can
Exactly.
make 5 backpacks,
Exactly.
care kits.
Exactly. So that's what we do. So everything we
Or
do is
$100 is an X-ray. Or I like
yeah,
that.
No, we do.
Yes.
We do assign sort of a value
Mm-hmm.
to an item or a value to something that we need.
Because people, again, want to know where their money is going.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So again, this is a part of the evening where anybody, maybe you don't need another, sports memorabilia thing at your house. Maybe you don't need another piece of clothing. I can't imagine some woman who wouldn't, especially from Nordstrom's, but whatever. This is still a way you can make a cash donation or a check donation. Is there on your website, is there a way as well to maybe make a monthly donation?
Absolutely. That can all be done through the website, or you can actually call the office once again at 250-4100.
And the website?
And the website is www.mhf.org. And feel free to call, talk to anybody. We're all enthusiastic about our foundation.
Absolutely.
And would love to tell you a little more and invite you to come along.
Now, let me ask this. We didn't say the evening, the gala is September 21st, and where's it at again?
It's at the Southern California Innovation Park.
Okay. I just want to make
Beautiful.
sure my note, I had that so when I go post and I'll have the right words. What time does the evening start?
It starts at 7, I think. No.
Get there early.
I'm sorry.
6.
I'm sorry.
Get there at 6.
6. Get there at 6. No, it does start at 6.
And when you buy your ticket, do you have assigned seating, or is it by
we
tables?
do assigned seating.
Okay.
Yeah, by tables.
Good.
It's a lot more fun if you come and bring some friends.
Yes,
so
it is.
buy a table and
Your
you'll
book
have a
club
great-
ladies or your church
Exactly.
group.
Invite
or
your friends.
your office party group,
Absolutely.
It-
It's fun.
It's fun. It is, absolutely. So a great way for the community to support Michael Hoefflin Foundation. Again, a nonprofit that supports children with cancer diagnosis. And you don't have to be a Santa Clarita resident to take part in their services, but you do need to call Michael Hoefflin Foundation and go through their process to get in their client base. Anything else you want to tell us about the evening? I know you guys have ladies and gentlemen that are working to put the auction baskets together. Are you still looking for any items? Is that still a
Yes.
possibility? 'Cause
So-
there's a new business out there that wants to get some free publicity. I know it.
That would be great. Yeah, so we're always looking for auction items. They can be tiny little item, anywhere from, a cup.
A gift
to
card.
A gift, gift cards are great. I mean, everybody loves gift cards. But yeah, any item that you have, we'll put it in maybe with something else
And
in a
make it-
basket.
make it
and we'll make
amazing.
it, yeah, the baskets are always just
Amazing.
absolutely beautiful.
You know what's as beautiful as the baskets? Your signage for your signage describing the contents of the baskets are like, there's some creative soul out there working for you that just, you could tell has a passion for it.
Yeah, we have.
It's just visually beautiful and amazing, and it just draws you in, and you just want to buy whatever's in the basket when you see these beautiful signs.
You're absolutely right. The people that put those baskets together, they work so hard, so many hours. And so we're always looking for help. If you'd even like to come in and learn to make a basket, they'll be happy to show you.
Oh, yeah.
And we can certainly use the help. So please call the Michael Hoefflin Foundation if you'd like to come in and maybe learn how to make a basket, 250-4100.
And there's always an opportunity. We were talking about the high school students. There's always that opportunity for setup and tear down where you need extra hands, correct?
Yes. Again, it takes really hundreds of volunteers to make this event happen.
Wonderful. So again, if you're looking to volunteer, whether through your finances or your time, you can call Michael Hoefflin Foundation, and there's a spot in there for anybody.
Absolutely.
And on a regular basis in your office, if someone just had some time on a daily basis or a weekly basis and just wanted to come pop in and volunteers there, like stuffing envelopes or anything like that kind of thing in the office that they could volunteer for?
Absolutely. Always. We're always looking for volunteers.
You guys are, there's only a handful that are paid staff, right?
Correct. I am the only full-time employee.
Okay.
We have a half-time office manager. And then we have the two ladies that are both half-time that work strictly with the families. One of them puts together the parties and what have you. And then the other one goes to the hospital, Letty.
Who puts together the care baskets?
Sue Hoefflin does quite a bit of that.
Does she?
But along with the help from Anita and the rest of the crew.
Okay, so again, there's an opportunity if it's in your heart and maybe you can't make a financial donation. Your time, your talent, your treasure is just as valuable, and there's a spot, there's a position, there's a task that I am sure would be a benefit to the Michael Hoefflin Foundation, but you got to make a phone call and extend yourself.
Our event that we're doing, the gala, we have over 200 volunteers signed up. So
that's a big event.
It takes an army.
How many people did you have in attendance last year?
About 700.
My goodness.
All outside. Everything has to be brought in. And so it takes an army. We could never do that on our own.
Who are the young men and women who are serving?
A lot of them are students. COC, the different high schools, they all participate.
I think that's wonderful.
It's really great.
Yeah, because again, just like us as parents bringing our children to these events, those young men and women get to see what it is that we do in the nonprofits and why we do what we do. And hopefully they'll be the next generation that steps up to want to take these things on.
Yeah, I agree. And I think, everybody can give a little something.
Absolutely.
It can be little. It doesn't matter. Sometimes the littler ones are the ones that mean the most.
Absolutely.
And so, you don't have to come in and do a big item. You don't have to do, anything really. I mean, you just, some little something. Just either give your time, give some money, do something.
Make the call. And tickets are available on the website now. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. We've been talking with Jillian Stone from Michael Hoefflin Foundation. We're going to take a quick break and come back and wrap up our show. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220.
Comfort Keepers provides your loved one with loving in-home care.
Miles McNamara, certified senior advisor and owner of Comfort Keepers in-home care.
Our caregivers can help you in your own home, enhancing independence, creating safety and comfort. Our Comfort Keepers provide companionship, meal preparation, medication reminders, assistance with personal care, and even transportation to doctor's appointments. If someone you love can use a helping hand at home, visit comfortkeepers.com.
Or call 287-4200.
Hi, Kirk Stinson here with Plumbing by Kirk, your hometown plumber. I want to stress to you how important it is to get proper advice on what to do in case of emergencies. Always know where your shutoff valves are to be able to isolate it and have the problem taken care of on regular hours and avoid expensive plumbing bill.
We invite you to visit our website for free plumbing advice at plumbingbykirk.com or give us a call, 263-6519. That's 263-6519.
My dad is the best plumber ever. Plumbing by Kirk.
Your hometown station, KHTS. This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with Janice Murray.
We're back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray, and we are here by way of KHTS Radio. We are here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. And I have to remind everybody, we are out there in social media in a big way. You can download our free KHTS app on your iPhones and Android devices, and you can take us wherever you are. The easiest way to get our access to our news, social media, and more is by going to your Google Play or App Store and search KHTS. So we're back in our conversation with the Michael Hoefflin Foundation, and Jillian Stone, who is the executive director, has been with us for years, sharing your passion for Michael Hoefflin. And it's an easy, I say it's an easy nonprofit to be passionate about, but I would imagine working there, like you said, the couple of ladies that work with the families, that part's probably really hard because we're talking about children who have been diagnosed with cancers. Any kind of cancer?
Yes, any type of cancer.
And what I just would imagine that would be hard to see on a day-to-day basis.
It really is. We always say in the office, our part, fundraising, is the easy part.
Mm-hmm.
The hard part is, working with the families. But these two ladies are amazing. The families love them. They're there for them.
It takes a special person.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yes, absolutely. It's kind of like being a caregiver. It takes a special personality, a special person to be gracious and to give of yourself and to be a calm, peaceful, solid, supportive presence in the midst of what is most undoubtedly the worst time of a parent's life.
Absolutely. I mean, they're, untrained social workers, I'm not, social workers are always such a horrible, hard jobs
Absolutely.
all the time.
Absolutely.
And, they're
and not every
trying to
cancer's
help.
the same. Not every patient responds to the treatments the same. And like you said, unfortunately, sometimes there's relapses. So I'm saying all this to say this. When a client or family comes to Michael Hoefflin Foundation, they become part of your family. You guys are part of their family. It is a bond. It's a lifetime relationship of support and care. And it starts when the family gets that diagnosis with you as a resource that is suggested by the hospital staff, and you give those families your care kit, which is literally like wrapping them in a big hug in a time when they don't know what they need, they don't have what they need, and your thoughtful gift is how they get their entree into Michael Hoefflin Foundation, and that is amazing.
Yeah, no, that's very true. And one of the things that I love the most about this foundation is, many of our families, they'll come and they go through their horrible times and they come out on the other end very successful. And so they always they're some of our biggest supporters.
Sure.
They come to the events. The walk would not be what it is without the families.
Well, you think about, you tell one person, they tell the walk starts with the family who was affected, and they bring their family members and and their neighbors, and it grows. So I can certainly see how you guys could raise $100,000 last year in a walk that is probably like 4 hours out to your day or 2 hours out. You know what I'm saying? That's incredible.
No, yeah.
And it's a testament to the passion and the love and the support that is evident at Michael Hoefflin Foundation.
It truly is. And it's I always, you go to walk and you see the families, and it's just, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to see them out there feeling good, looking good. And, it's good stuff. It really is.
And on the other side, with the gala, which is coming up on September 21st at the Southern California Innovation Park, which used to be manned by a medical park, that is an opportunity for your guests, your donors, your supporters to see a small portion, a little snapshot of the children who their donations go to support. And one of the nicest things about that part of the evening when you bring them up on stage is you're still doing the scholarships.
Yes. So
you've got a handful who maybe started with their cancer diagnosis when they were, in grade school,
Right.
and now they're graduating and getting ready to go off to college.
So awesome.
That is so amazing to be able to, as a donor, as a supporter, to see that and to take part in that celebration.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is what your event is about.
Yeah.
It's a celebration.
It is.
It
It
is.
is.
And
It
I
is.
am so glad that I have been able to witness it, to be a part of it for, so many of the years over the last
Yeah.
26 years.
Yeah, no,
It's
perfect.
it's amazing.
Yeah, no.
I
It
wish
is.
you guys keep it up, continued success with it. It is your biggest charity event, obviously.
Yes.
Not
most
the only
definitely.
one.
Right.
And throughout the years, there are lots of other ways that people in the community can help support.
Yes.
But this one is the biggest draw. And oh my goodness, this is the way that you bring in the most of the dollars for the Michael Hoefflin Foundation, for the support that you give to the clients.
Yes, it is our most important fundraiser. by far.
Absolutely. So, are you guys being at the park? Are you held to a certain number of guests?
No.
So tickets are available right now online at the www.mhf.org, and you can buy tickets. How much are they? We didn't even ask that question. Oh, you got to go online to find that out. Jillian is not in charge of ticket sales, clearly. That's okay. They're affordable.
Yes.
There's multiple ways that you can purchase tickets. You can purchase them as a table,
Yes.
sponsor a table.
Sponsor a table.
You can buy individual tickets,
buy individual tickets.
and it is a seated, plated dinner.
Yes. Yes.
That's my favorite kind. Somebody serving me.
Yeah.
Love
And
it.
it's Salt Creek.
Always wonderful.
Yes.
Always wonderful.
Very good food.
So it is absolutely worth it. If you've never been to the Michael Hoefflin Foundation's Evening Under the Stars Gala, I suggest that you put this on your bucket list. This is one you don't want to miss for a variety of reasons. Who's our MC this year?
Sandra Mitchell.
Oh, wonderful.
And our band is Radical 80s.
Okay. You
So
guys
we're gonna have
always
some
have good
80s
music. You always have good
Yeah,
music.
so they're going to be fun, I think.
So it's entertainment, dinner, some amazing presentations of the scholarships to some very deserving young children, and a plethora of auction items, live and silent.
Yes, hundreds.
Hundreds. And some that you won't find anywhere else.
Absolutely.
Um,
Some opportunities that you won't be able to, do yourself.
Absolutely. I think that's what
kinda
makes
fun.
you unique, and that's what makes it fun when you go to these events. It's an item that you couldn't get on your own. You guys have some amazing contacts. It must be your board. Has some amazing contacts, because when you can get, skybox, or you can get floor seats to a basketball game with a limo, with, all the stuff that goes with it, and you make it an evening, it's just, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
For the
it's
average
fun.
person is never going to be able to,
Right,
sit
no,
on the floor
absolutely.
and
Yeah,
see
exactly.
the,
Well, yeah, some neat opportunities.
Absolutely.
Kind of fun.
Or some trips that maybe you just, a trip to Hawaii may not have been, it might be on your bucket list, but it may be out of reach.
Right.
And this way, again, like I said, think outside the box. It doesn't have to be you purchase this item for yourself. It could be a Christmas gift. It can be a birthday gift. It could be an anniversary gift, and you surprise your spouse
Yeah.
with a trip you bought at the Michael Hoefflin
Yeah, that's
Foundation
tax deductible.
auction. Yeah, to me, it's a win-win.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a win-win.
Absolutely.
Anything else we want our listeners to know?
Just
We've got we've got about 5 minutes or so.
again, reiterating what you said, we need auction items. We'd love for you to come out and buy a ticket.
Absolutely.
And, it's more fun if you bring friends. So a table is fun. And just come out and have a good fun night with the rest of us.
And if you cannot afford a ticket, or you can't afford to make a financial donation, there is also the opportunity for volunteering. Or
Absolutely.
if you have a high schooler who, I know school just started, but you might as well get them started on those service hours. This is a perfect opportunity. There's a variety of positions before cleanup, after cleanup, or
Right.
before setup, after cleanup, or serving that a teenager could do.
Yes.
So, and you guys will sign off on those hours?
Yep.
That's all they care about, really. They want that
No,
piece
I
of paper
know.
signed.
No, but it's funny. You say that, but I think a lot of them, they come in that way, and then they realize, wow, this was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
We have a young lady that comes into our office, and she's a little bit older. She's a nursing student right now. But she kind of started like that. And now she comes in and she just, every free minute she's in, doing something to help the foundation. And there's a lot of young people like that.
I love that. You know, I like
love that
stories because
feeling.
it makes it
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
They love that feeling of coming in and they know that they're making a difference. You know, and that is really a good, true. There's no better feeling really than that.
Absolutely.
You know, to know that you've helped somebody else.
Absolutely.
And
And for
good.
teenagers too, when they think it's all about them and oh gosh, I have to do this. They're forced, sometimes they feel they're forced to do some things.
Right.
It's such a fun celebratory evening that I'm sure they walk away, you know, feeling just as high as everybody else because they had a hand in it. They had a part in helping pull it off. I know it takes months. I know it takes months to pull off something like this. And I know you guys are in the crunch. The event again, the Evening Under the Stars Gala is September 21st. That's around the corner. That's around the corner.
Less than 2 weeks.
I didn't want to scare you, but I know everybody in your office is scrambling around right here. It is going to be an amazing event, and I wish you all the best of luck with it.
Thank you, and thanks for having us here. And
Absolutely.
Thank you to,
we still have a few minutes. We've got maybe about 3
All right.
minutes.
Oh, okay.
But I just, again, wanted to reiterate that. It's one of those events everybody should take part in. It's open to the public. Tickets are on sale right now. And if you can't make this one, the walk is in March. Okay, so you got a little while for that one. But again, you know what we didn't talk about? How do you guys get the items for the care baskets? Are those donated, or can you maybe make a donation specifically towards purchasing those items?
Yes, both ways. Some are donated, you know, some we purchase, sort of a little bit of everything.
You know, you said earlier in one of the earlier segments that you like working with other nonprofits and you like sharing. If there's a nonprofit out there, because I have a girlfriend who works at Creative U, and these ladies crochet things.
Yeah.
You know, if there's an opportunity for some organization to maybe make blankets for you guys, or make footies, booties, or make something that could go in the baskets or in the backpacks, would that be amenable?
Yes, they should check with the office first, because there are restrictions. It's not our restrictions, it's restrictions at the hospital level. So they have to be a certain, you know, soft, you know, certain things.
Okay.
So I wouldn't go ahead and just start making without, you know, checking with the office.
And that phone number at the office?
250-4100. And I would like to thank Janice for all you help. She comes to the event. She does lots of things.
I love it. It's one of my favorites.
And Carl and Jerry, they have been involved since the very beginning.
Yes, they have.
So it doesn't get any better than that.
Absolutely.
So I thank them for all that they do. I came in this morning. They also made a beautiful donation for the auction.
Nice.
And so it's all good. And we appreciate you and them very much. And look forward to seeing you at the event, hopefully.
It has been my pleasure, and again, I appreciate you taking time out your busy day, because I know things are crazy at the office right in through here. Taking the time, sharing your passion and your excitement for the event, as well as your passion for the work that you do here in our community. You're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you.
Thank you.
We are at the top of our show, not the top of the hour, but at the top of our show. We're going to get you caught up with your national and international headlines. And don't forget, we are here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Your hometown station. Have a great day.